a lot of people say that they want now to be able to jump into the fete industry, the carnival industry, but they think that it's simply a matter of being popular. Having a couple good-looking people on a committee, have some popular names. Tell us, what actually goes into creating an event team?
Okay. I think firstly what is necessary is that events and entertainment as a whole is not a short-term thing. It's a long-term thinking. If it is that you are going to get into this industry, it's definitely something that you have to think of building. So ideally for us, in terms of the team, it will comprise of your actual committee.
Yeah.
And then you will actually have your core team. So in respect to Caesar's Army, for an example, we are all about making an experience. We are creating an experience through the events. So a lot of production needs to take place in terms of creating that type of experience.
Yeah.
Whether it be from a logistical standpoint, where you have persons who are specialists in infrastructure, security, decor, even the marketing factors such as your wow factor in your events, your hospitality, how you advertise and how you market the event. So ideally there are a number of characteristics that are necessary when you're looking to build a team. And because it's all about creating that experience for the patrons, you're going to have to build your team based on the basic specialities that they would possess.
Now, as you're talking about building a team, over the years, I've noticed around carnival time, there are many disenfranchised committee members who come to me seeking advice.
Right.
They would typically say that they've been involved in producing an event and they agreed upon the profits that each person would get in the event that the event has in fact taken off. But typically, nobody really enters into any agreement in terms of what happens if there's a loss. If your event, so to speak, it just busts. It doesn't work. What do you think about this? How do you all enter into specific agreements to make this type of deal very formal?
Okay. Well, firstly, I mean, in my world, the event committee is different from the investors. That's first and foremost. The persons who actually put up the money to actually produce an event are the persons who will either have great profit or they will either have great loss.
Yes.
And that's how we learned. So even, starting 25 years ago, my father was my investor.
Right.
I didn't have the money to put forward to produce an event. I used to ask him, I was like, Dad, I had this great concept. Can you put some money to help me, do this? And he never really, experienced much profit back in those days. But it taught me a very strong lesson that if you are in this, you are the person who is going to have to drive this all of the way. Because either unless you build it, you will be able to see that profit margin. And even if it is that you have to persist, they are going to have times of failure. And you're going to lose a large amounts of money. And in fact, that's what actually changed with me. Because at a point in time, I was Julius Caesar Entertainment. And I was doing everything for myself. In terms of the profiteering, in terms of the creating that experience, it all fell upon me. And having Caesar's Army or having Julius Caesar transformed into Caesar's Army helped me bring in my business partner to be part of the whole production process, to invest as well. And then we had to start building our core team in terms of, the persons who will be influential in creating that experience.
So then, would you say that the whole question of having an event committee member also as an investor in the event isn't sensible? You think that they should structure it differently, whereby you have your investor agreements or your partnership agreements, and then the event committee members are persons with separate roles and responsibilities?
So in Caesar's Army, there are three basic levels. There's the investorship level, those who invest in the company. On the second level, there's your core level. Those are the persons who are integral for creating the experience. In this case, it will be event production or event management. from seeing an event from start to finish, those are our core members. This will be the same group of persons who will be involved in the infrastructure, the security, the venue, decor, hospitality, wow factor. They are all part and parcel of the core group.
Right.
And then there's the committee, which is basically persons who are chosen based on vibe. They are also the persons who are most representative of the ideals of the company in terms of the brand. They are the Romans. They are the ones who are traveling all over the world. They are the ones who are coming out to these social events. So they become Romans in a sense, but they are the basic level in a sense where they will be there primarily to make sure that your friends and family are involved in terms of the whole unit for coming to an event. They are also there in response, take for example, for distribution. Yeah. So if it is that we need tickets in the east, tickets in the west, tickets in the south, tickets to be well distributed, we have a committee base that is responsible for making sure that distribution is evenly distributed.